Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Welcome to the Weekend Chat. Hey, how's everybody doing today? And I hope that this video, like any video I've ever made, finds everybody viewing or listening doing well. Well, I have had to face some pretty big challenges recently, and a loved one close to me is battling advanced medical issues, if you will, and it really takes a toll not just on the person that has the situation, but the family around it. And it's such a hard thing to deal with because when you're the kind of person that's like Mr. or Mrs. Fix It in life, it can be additionally harrowing when there are times in life that you have to surrender. And that's what we're going to talk about today, surrendering. Be right back. Thanks for coming back. And we're talking today about surrendering to certain situations in life. Because you see, here's the thing, not everything in life is actually in our hands to fix. I mean, we do what we can do for the most part, right? And we try to correct things that can be corrected or prevent things that can't be prevented. But there are certain things in life where you must reach a level of acceptance that you actually literally have to take your hands and throw that matter up in the air and pray hard and pray long-standing and far-reaching prayers, and you just have to do it. Is anybody out there in a situation like that? Well, I can tell you, take heart. I can tell you that others are in the same boat, but yet at the end of the day, you're the person that has to lie down in bed, and sometimes those issues come to your mind. And you keep saying, well, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? How can I fix this? Well, in my faith system, of the faith that I belong to, we pray for things to get better. We try not to lose hope. That's not to say that we haven't had our moments where even about this close away from losing hope, but you have to do it. And here's the most important thing to remember while any of you or myself are going through rough patches or tough situations like this. And I'll tell you about it when I get back. Thanks so much for sticking around and for coming back. And we're talking about surrendering. And in life, sometimes you just have to do it, especially in the cases of challenging illnesses that family members or friends are involved in, or even yourself. Even if you're going through the throes and the woes of a challenging medical issue, for example, there comes a point perhaps we have to kind of like surrender yourself to the healthcare system, surrender yourself to, and hope and pray that the medicine that you're working takes care of it. But here's a really important and positive thing to try to do. Now, I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do by any stretch of the imagination, but I can tell you that if you do this thing, it helps make life a little bit better during those rough spells. Okay. Number one, give yourself permission to know that even though there is this ongoing problem, ongoing challenge, yes, you deal with it and yes, you surrender to it. But you still have the remainder of the day. And the remainder of the day, think about it, is like the rest of your day, which is like the rest of your life that day. And we don't like throwing our life days in a garbage pail. I mean, if we take a day and throw it in the wastebasket, that's kind of bad. Wouldn't you agree with me? We don't want to do that. We want to treat life and every day as the precious gifts that they are. That's why we're upset in the first place when loved ones have medical challenges or other issues that seem to be very, very difficult or almost insurmountable. But here's the trick. If you can still keep your joy and separate it from the issue and still do what you have to do. I get up and I make my audios every morning. I still get up and make my audios every morning. Some might think that's bizarre to put a smile on my voice and make an audio for people. Wrong, no. I'm still a video creator. I still want to give a message. And even though there may be this challenging issue going on, that doesn't mean that I am going to put the rest of my life on hold. Don't fall into that trap, because life is too fleeting and life is too short. So, in essence, the message is this: yes, there are times you have to deal with very tough situations. Yes, there are times, sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Yes, there are times you have to surrender to it. But in the meantime, you need to permit yourself to enjoy the rest of your life anyway. Try to put it that way. That means you can listen to music, you can laugh, you can watch TV, you could take your walk, you could do whatever it is that brings you that joy. And in fact, it's actually a smart idea to do that. And also permit yourself to get some rest and relaxation. That's imperative, okay? So that's my message to you this week. Even though there may be an issue that you may have had to surrender to for a loved one or even for yourself, try to keep your joy, try to keep your happiness, because I want to tell you something. You deserve it, and you are entitled to it. So there. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for watching my weekend chat. I really do appreciate your time. Come back next week for some informative videos. I hope to see you again real soon. Have a great weekend.